Welcome, everyone, to Ruston, Louisiana, home to the Bulldogs of Louisiana Tech, and the fans are in Joe IA Stadium ready to have a good time. A Big Ten showdown is coming. Conference implications aplenty that could resonate for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Western Michigan Broncos taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Louisiana Tech will kick it off and will be underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Western Michigan Broncos offense takes the field. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. On second down, they'll take to the air. Got it behind the line. It's Davis. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. 3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. Fires to the big fella. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
Really nice job there by the quarterback understanding it's blitz, and not just that it's blitz, but knowing whether it's man coverage or zone coverage behind the blitz. You've still got to know where your answer is going to be based on what the defense is doing in the back end, and he add the answer to the test right there.
And the Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a crease, it's Ncaa. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Fast motion from the offense. They'll run play action. Grab behind the line. It's Davis. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into traffic, intercepted. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake, hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
Will go to work for the first time today. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how if they make plays, they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football.
Unloads quickly. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. The play action fake. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
And the big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. He's got the tight end. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The give to the tailback. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Handoff to the lone back. Powers through the defender. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. Inside the 25. They'll snap it from the 24. First down. To the ground with the back. Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Here they come facing 3rd and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Buys a little extra time. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And this will be the 9th play of the drive. Wants to throw on first down. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
I know the passing game sells, the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. And he's got it! Touchdown, Louisiana Tech!
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
And the incompletion brings up a second down for this offense. Right down the middle. Finds a tight end. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. Back to the air one more time. A strike downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Now from inside the red zone. Picked off. He'll try to take it back. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open. And if I'm the QB man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This offense always looking for those big explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Here comes the option. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. They've got the screen set up. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He looks that one in nicely. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And the field goal unit is on the field. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The offense set for a first down play. Here's the handoff. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. They'll line up for a second down play. We've reached the end of the quarter, guys, and Louisiana Tech is on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. On second down, he's looking downfield. Finds his tight end. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. He uncorks one deep. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Western Michigan. A great catch and run for 6.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Florida is down right now inside the swamp, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in Gainesville today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Troy. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Fires downfield. Working that left side. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you loved playing on teams with great offenses.
The option look. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Past the 25. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. Now that's the way to bail out the rest of the team. Start with bad field position, put together a drive anyway.
And very confident. You can see the quarterback just had a bit of a swagger race. He was like, look, all right, we're starting deep in our own end. Special teams didn't help us out, but we can fix that right now, fellas. And they went out and looked so good on that last drive.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go.
17, Western Michigan.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops, Palmer, and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. The give to the back. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. Line is set on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
That middle linebacker just wanted it more, man. He came right up the middle. He was able to beat and cross the offensive lineman's face and work his way to the QB.
Broncos will punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. On his way back from the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
And they got the completion, but still looking at a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Still on his feet at the 45. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. Handoff to the lone back. Able to get a couple on the play. He's down at the 9. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He'll pull it on the read. Fighting for the end zone, and he dropped it. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
I love those smashes where you can hear it up here, Reese. Goodness gracious, you can hear the contact. Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football. Huge momentum swing, big turnover forced by the defense.
Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Tall hill to climb here. 3rd and 10 from inside your own 5. Just don't turn that thing over. They go to the ground. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's got his man across the middle. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. To the air on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's going to pass on 2nd down. It's caught. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And this junior loves to show off that big arm. Looking to throw it again. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. Offense threatening 1st and 10 from the 31. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards. And we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. After the missed connection, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat. Working that left side now. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Going for 6. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive. I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Complete to the right. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Looking to move it through the air. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to 2. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. Running back searching for a hole. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Ruston. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Joe in Lincoln Parish.
And the Broncos will kick it off to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds his big tight end. Extra blockers on the field. Offense goes full house. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Danced his way through traffic. Pick up a 4 to the 19. Here on third down for this offense. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. On third down, going up top. It's complete. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. The Bulldogs will snap it on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Takes his shot. Makes a connection. Off he goes. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bulldogs! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. Trailing down by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on.
To the ground to try to pick up the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Broncos come to the line in the hurry-up.
That's a first down for the offense.
They'll go to the ground. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7.
Second down coming up.
Out of the gun, the give to the back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. They'll try to move the chains on the ground.
Yeah, a nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, and they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Briggs. After the first down completion, it's 2nd and short. It's amazing how fluid and potent an offense can seem when you get a great pickup on first down, and the tight end's a terrific place to go.
Tight ends nowadays are kind of like cheat codes. I mean, they just know so much about right here.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24.
Have a day, young fella. 2 interceptions already? That's 3, 4, 5, 6 games for some people. A hot start, catching the football. He's acting like he's playing wide receiver out there. I might think about trying a different DB.
Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. The give to the back. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely absolutely gashing them with this running game.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
He finds his man. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Johnson. And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the first down. Wide out in motion. On the option. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He makes a grab. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. And the route is on. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? And you can't miss. You've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Florida is currently trailing in this one, but I'm old enough to remember the comeback Danny Werfel led in 1995 to beat Tennessee. So don't rule anything out here today. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to Troy. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He wants to throw here on second down. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. They try to pop a run on the draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the Broncos will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. From the gun, the running back has it. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. It's a draw. Running with power. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Snap from the gun on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
On second down, he'll let it fly. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. They're going to run it. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Bunch formation for these receivers. Wants to throw on second down. Dumps it to the back. How about that catch and toe tap to get the first down?
He runs out of bounds.
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
Brings up second down.
Power football with the run. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. We reach the end of the quarter, guys, and Louisiana Tech is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Catch in the middle, it's Stokes. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. He's going to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Broncos.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He gets in there for the 2. It's a 2-possession game now, and they've still got a shot. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Western Michigan, 15.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. Quick handoff. Smashes through. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. Out of the gun. The running back has it. He just slips and slides his way down to the 42. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Trying to get to it. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
And now to try to put things in motion on 2nd and long from the 15. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28. Here Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
He'll take a shot. He caught it. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech! And the stomping has commenced. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job, you got yours, and now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
And he makes the extra point. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Louisiana Tech, 38, Western Michigan. 15.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think he can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
The completion short of the sticks. It's second down. He's looking to throw. Gets it out quickly. Tackled, but he has a first down. And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his. Trying to find his man on first down. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Line getting set on second down. The aerial assault continues. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. A third and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense.
And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
Offense getting set for first down. Leaves it with the running back.
Man, that's the advantage of having a good coaching staff to teach these players in this type of situation with the lead late in the game. You want to stay in the field of play and keep the clock ticking. They do that after that nice run.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Pressure coming. And the defense gets to the quarterback. He just terrorizes quarterbacks, his 30th career sack.
And that's an amazing number, 30 sacks, because a lot of guys get sacks early in their careers, and then coordinators figure it out and then start double-teaming them and sliding and chipping, and then their numbers come down. This guy, though, David, has never stopped.
And it's got to be consistently, Jesse. Like, you got to consistently play hard, play after play, because sometimes they get rid of the ball fast. Sometimes you can't get in the mix. But to get to the quarterback 30 times, very few people have done that.
Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And he throws yet another interception. Does he know which color jerseys they're wearing? And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Give to the running back. Had nowhere to go, couldn't get it out of the end zone. He'll take the safety. They'll boot it away from their own 20 after taking the safety. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Not a lot of hope here, down 3 possessions late.
No, and I love this part as a pass rusher because I'm just pinning my ears back, getting to the quarterback. I know it's a pass every single time. Palmer, I'm trying to pad my stats. I'm sure you're just trying to stay upright.
Well, we're definitely just trying to stay alive at this point, but you're also trying to build confidence, too, for your next opponent. If you can find some completions late in the game, even though it looks like you're going to lose it, it's all about building on the good things you do this week so that you're out executing at a higher level than next time.
Another incompletion on 3rd down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Fires to the wideout. The completion well past the sticks. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. He wants to throw. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. He looked as if he thought he had it all the way, and this junior makes a play.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
Well, this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
They'll give it to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And now this team has fallen into a 3-game slide, and a season of promise has now had a lot of promises broken.
Yeah, this is a team that really needs to take a long, hard look in the mirror right now and make a decision. What are we going to be? What am I about? What am I willing to do at this point in the season to get this thing turned around? A lot of tough and real conversations are going to have to take place.
And this is when the coaches really make their money, right? How can I get my kids to focus when I know there's probably not a lot to play for down the road? So let's win every game. Let's win every battle. Let's spoil other people's seasons on the way out, even though our season didn't pan the way we wanted it to.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation